What is up, guys? Fatedlime here. Long time no talk. How's everybody doing? I'm doing pretty good. Basically, in the background is just two kill streaks, or two little streaks I went on playing a team deathmatch the other day. Final scores at the end. Everything fell apart after these two little streaky streaks I did. So I didn't want to put the whole fucking video in. Just these two. Keeps it short-ish. 5 minutes still. Anyways, what I wanted to talk about, and I was going to upload this yesterday, but I don't have internet. And yeah, I had it all worked out, and then I listened to it today, and it wasn't quite what I wanted. So I'm doing this again. I don't usually do commentaries twice. If you guys have been around for a while, you know that. I live with what I live with. And it's going to be the same thing here on this second try. I'm going to try to voice my opinion a little better. A few years ago, I watched a movie that really opened my eyes to the issues in the Middle East. Specifically, the Gaza dispute. You know, Israel and Palestine. They're little tiffs that they do, or have been doing, for the last fucking 30 years, or however long it's been. 2,000 years, some people will say. Anyways, the West always has pro-Israeli propaganda. We are always pro-Israeli when it comes to the West. Ever since, you know, World War II, Israel can't do wrong. And, you know, in a lot of cases, okay, it's true. A lot of the times they are standing up for themselves and they are doing the right thing. But this last 2 months of brutal fighting and mortaring and pussyfooting that they've been doing is really, really getting on my nerves, and it's really pissing me off. Because you've got Israel that has blasted tank shells into the side of UN-protected, UN-sanctioned areas, killing women and children that are there solely because it is supposed to be a place that is respected and protected from all this shit. And had this happened in, say, the Russia-Ukraine incident, if this happened in Africa with some other country, with, you know, the Nigerian fucking rebels and their shit going on there, had somebody blown up a fucking UN building that was housing women and children for safety, the world would have freaked right out. One plus, I will say, America did condemn that attack. They said it was wrong. My own country, Canada, says they were all in the right, which pisses me off so much. Now, I look at it, a few years ago, I totally got off topic, but a few years ago I saw this documentary about it. You know, where in the world is Osama bin Laden? If you haven't checked it out, this is a really, really eye-opening documentary, especially when it comes to the Israel-Palestine dispute. Now, these people, the Israelis, are just close-minded. They won't discuss the situation. You try to bring it up, they throw shoes at you, they chase you down the street, they chase cops away. Like, these people are crazy in their head that they have done nothing wrong and they never do anything wrong. And you have the Palestinians on the other side that invite the guy doing the documentary into their house. They have dinner with him, they share hookahs with them. You know, these people that are supposed to be the evil ones in this situation are the ones that are willing to discuss it and willing to sit down and talk about it, which just shows that these civilians need protection from Israel and Hamas, if that's the case. You've got Israel with one of the most sophisticated military forces on the planet. They already have stepped foot into Gaza since last week's failed 72-hour ceasefire. They had tanks in there. So why not go in there strategically and take fucking Hamas out? Stop with these rocket strikes from across the country. Stop with these mortar strikes. Go in there strategic. Use the skills that have been given to you by America and Britain and crush Hamas in one fell swipe. None of this, one fell swoop, whatever. None of this fucking pussyfooting rocket fights. It's just pissing me off because you have 1,500 casualties on the Palestinian side, which a lot of them, propaganda says it's Hamas, but in my mind, in my head, I know that a lot of these people are women, children, civilians that don't deserve it. If you have any opinions on this, leave them in the comments below. Peace out.